So we are Monday now, the 30th of August, the second last day of August. And as I say, I haven't been posting a lot lately, but I'm going to try now and keep on top of things. They mightn't be as regular, but we will try. Now the situation is, they're going to be coming down this lane and into this field here. That field was topped and it's rested 10 days longer than this side. This place was not topped and hasn't had as much rest. So the only real difference in these two fields is the fact that them rushes are that bit more mature looking. On this side now they're kind of green, young and fresh, and they'll be more inclined to nip the tops of them. Better more so as the year goes on, but they may pass by them today because there's lots of lush green grass in there alongside with them. They're not going to be tightened. But what I've done is I'm only going to give them half this field. I'm going to go 2 moves on this little area. It could be still only the 1 day. It'll probably maybe a day and a half. So that is the plan for this morning. I'm going to go up and check them out and let them in, and I'll be back. So this is where they have been now for the last 2 days. Now, to be honest, I probably tightened them here a little bit too much. They're here about a half a day longer than they should be. However, I don't mind giving it a good old graze. Actually, you can see that they did do a little bit of eating of the rushes there. This was topped once earlier in the year, and I won't touch it again until next year. I'm going to move them down, as you just saw, into that green place, and this will then be left lie until we can grow some grass. We are now what? September, October. It'll be November before they're in here now, so this will be left rest now to get some winter stockpile and some winter grazing. Now the plan is, I can't keep all these cattle for the winter. I'm going to have to sell a few of these animals. I would rather be a shade low than a shade high on numbers going through the winter. So I haven't just fully worked out for a fact which ones are going, but my suspicions are on Skinny, Claire there, and you mightn't like to hear this, but Lead Cow is earmarked. I had her earmarked a couple of years ago because she was very thin. Now she did thrive since, and she's doing really well, and she has had a beautiful calf this year. And you might ask, why am I selling a cow that has produced a beautiful calf? Well, because I want to keep that beautiful calf. And look at her there. She's every bit like her mother and better. So you can just see the lady behind her now. It's going to be a long winter for her, and I think she's served me well. But I want to keep her calf. I can't keep them all. My problem is I fall in love with all these cattle. Maverick, what's happening, my friend? You're always in the shot. So yeah, I think that is the situation. So herself and Skinny White Claire. Skinny White Claire is gone in calf. She has passed her 3 weeks. She is carrying to the Rony boy there. So I'll keep her at home. I'm not going to sell her immediately. I'm going to bring her home. The field that they're going into now is close to the road, so I can do a little bit of separating as I move them below. So yeah, herself and I don't know what else. We'll see as we go, but something has to go. And I like her heifer calf. I can't keep them all. Okay, I'm repeating myself now. Let me get these moved and I'll be back. What a beautiful morning. It's amazing how as soon as the schools open, the weather settles. So a little bit of a change here as well. Now, I've done this move once before, alright, taking a left turn here, sorry, a right turn here at the gate. So let them in. I'm kind of moving them fast because I have young trees on the lane and I don't want them to eat them. Maverick, keep moving. Keep moving. Now, that worked out absolutely perfect. Now, I am very pleased this morning looking at them cattle. I'll just go back over what I just said there about lead cow, the red whitehead with the horns. Now, the reason, yeah, as you heard, she's going to go. She's slightly larger framed than the rest. She has a lovely strong calf there this year. But I have loads of heifers coming. As you know, I only had 3 bulls this year, and I have, how many heifers do I have? There's only 2 bull calves here. There's 6 heifers coming into the herd next year. Now, I have to start running through. Oh, there's lead cow. Look at this. I forgot about this lady. Speaking of her, where were you, girl? God help us, I'm only talking about you. You're after upsetting me now. How come you're last? God almighty. Anyhow, another reason, well, that's not even a reason, she was a bulling yesterday, so she has broke now a couple of times. She could be in calf from today on, but even at that, it's not even a big deal. If I really wanted to keep her, I'd hold on to her. I just need to start moving through the generations quicker to get myself established. So as I say, 6 heifers coming into the herd next year, and even them 6, and 4 then coming in this year again, last year's 4. So I have to make tough decisions, and to me she's slightly large, she's slightly thin. Her mother was a Frisian. Her daughter there beside her, as you can see, her mother was half a Hereford, let's just put it that way, and her father was a good short-horn bull, and she's a lovely heifer herself. So that is the decision, I think. So I will bring them home. I'll cut a few of them out here, and I'll bring them home, and I'll let them run around a couple of times at home and see the condition of them then, and sort of see what way I'm going to market them. But they'll be going some way, either through private sale or through a market. So that is the carry on. So I will leave them on this now. We are, what time in the morning? I forgot my watch. I left them in the shower. I will leave them on this. Maybe I'll check them this evening, and if, depending on what way they've ate, if it's super ate this evening, I'll let them down to the lower side. If not, I'll chance it and move them down the lower side in the morning, and then tomorrow night keep them moving onto the next paddock. So that is the update on the second last day of August. The children are going back to school today, and the cattle are on the grass. Winter is fast approaching. So on that note, I will say good luck and goodbye.